Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our healthy cooking class. I'm Bill Forrest, and I'm not there today. I will be back next week, though, and start cooking for you again. Today, we're going to cook a spaghetti squash. It's something you can actually eat quite a lot of. So when we're hungry, this is something I like to cook. We're going to cook it with a kind of a piccata flavor to it today. I like to cut about a 1-inch hole in the squash before you put it in the oven. You put it directly on the rack, 350 degrees, and cook it about 10 minutes per pound. So a 4-pound squash is pretty average, about 40 minutes. You want to check it for doneness by squeezing the squash, make sure to leave an indentation, but that it's not real mushy. I like it to still be a little bit crisp and not like an overcooked spaghetti where it's real soft. After you've cook the squash, take it out for a few minutes and let it sit on the counter or on a rack. And you can prepare your sauce while it's cooling a bit and continues to cook. Take your can of crushed tomatoes, empty those into a bowl. If you like garlic, you can also take cloves of garlic and rub those on the bowl to transfer that garlic oil into your sauce. Next, I would add a couple of tablespoons of capers directly, and you don't have to cut them or anything, just put them directly in. Next, I would use maybe a quarter cup or so of black olives, more if you like. Slice those up. And green olives as well, about the same amount, about a quarter cup or so of green olives, and dice those up. I like to put oregano, basil or fresh basil if you have it, of course, and any other seasonings that you like. Of course, fresh is always best. Once you've got that prepared, and there's no reason to heat it, the squash is very, very hot. You'll next take that squash, cut it in half, and use a fork to lift the seeds out. And there's a technique that I use. I put the tines of the fork on either side of the seeds themselves and then lift them out towards the center, and that leaves all the meat in the squash. Makes it much easier. I then take the halves of squash and use your oven mitts because it's going to be very hot. Pick that squash up, with the cut side facing down over the bowl, and give it a good squeeze, and all that meat will slip out of the skin directly into your sauce. Do that with both halves. I would generously apply some olive oil to all the squash, salt it with some sea salt, kosher salt, and then mix it together as you would a salad, and it's ready to eat. It's hot, it's good, and as I said, you can eat a lot of it. It's very good. So I hope you enjoy this today. And Susan, I hope I didn't talk too fast and you were able to throw all this together as quickly as I was talking. So I will see y'all next week. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you come back next week. Be sure and give us a review if you like the squash, so we can encourage others to attend. So anyway, but I will see you guys next week. Thanks.